Hey Parker, this is a project I'm working on. I thought you'd get a kick out of seeing this though. So I'm building a kind of a craft cabinet for Maddie that her sewing machine can go into and have like a little pull-out shelf that she can do like her mat. She does a lot of quilting and sewing and kind of stuff like that. So anyway, I bought this just off somebody off Craigslist for like $100. I just wanted to have like an empty wardrobe, armoire to kind of start with to build the thing in. So I bought this like 2 months ago and haven't really honestly looked at it until I finally got working today. I thought it was probably just a cheap piece of furniture, from furniture store, whatever, that was, 10, 15 years old. But I think this is probably 100 plus years old. What's interesting, if you look close there, it's all put together just with nails, and you can tell looking at that nail that that's totally homemade, not off the shelf. The other interesting thing is the joinery that's used on all this is actually dowels. So on top here you can see that it's a tongue and groove, but then there's no glue. If you move these back and forth, you probably can't see on the video, but it gives a little bit. So how they're actually attached is there's dowels, and you can see these are totally like homemade dowels. It's not a perfect circle. It was cut size or anything. And let's see, where's another one? Maybe there's just one at the top and at the bottom there. But that's how the whole thing is assembled, even down to attaching the top curvature part. That's how the doors are all assembled together, as I mentioned, and even the face joinery, putting the side pieces onto the edge of the front. It's all with these homemade dowels. The other interesting thing is the back side. I'll show you the inside a little bit. That'll get a little better picture of this. But the boards on the back side are all different widths. So if you can see there, so that board that's there on the right here, is wider than like the next boards over as they go, and they're not different thicknesses, but it's like they're planed to almost like come in. I'll show you here on the inside. On this bottom shelf, you can see how that bottom shelf there is cut out around the ledger board, or the shelf as it goes there. So anyway, just interesting to see how this was put together. I've got a neighbor of mine that I do a lot of woodworking talk with. That's kind of a woodworking buff, and he came over, looked at it this morning, and he said it was definitely probably Mexican-made furniture, probably at least 100 years old, around the turn of the century. So anyway, just cool to see how stuff's put together. This will be a pretty cool piece once I get it all done. So I'll send you pictures of the final product. Later, man.